is the Mardi Gras Sneaker Ball Sunday night, the 19th February from 7 to 10. And I actually have in the building with me.
Curated by B. It's me, Matt, and Brittany. Hey, Houston, how you doing?
That's what's up. Tell us a little bit about this, about your event coming up. Tell us a little bit about your event.
Well, this is going to be a wonderful time for NOLA and Houston to get together, mix and mingle, open bar, security enforced.
Okay.
Don't get too wild. No. Wear your most formal, most fitted, most fresh sneakers and suits and come and party with us at BN Venue Events in Edo. It's in East Downtown, 2409 Commerce Street. It's Suite 2A in Houston. It's right outside of downtown. You know where East Downtown is. So it's going to be a great time. We got all forms of liquor on board. Mixers, got a black-owned bartender that's going to be mixing it up. Shout out to Tending to You, Miss Tiana. Thank you so much for mixing for us on Sunday the 19th. We're ready. We ready to party.
That's what's up, man. So it's your boy Homestead Slim, and I just want to start the questions out. I want to just get a little bit. I want my audience to know a little bit about you before we get into your event. So tell us a little bit about where you're from.
Well, I am originally from a little town called Decatur, and everybody always wants to think it's Decatur, Georgia, but it's not. It's Decatur, Illinois. There's other Decaturs.
Okay.
But yes, I'm from Decatur, Illinois. Went to school in Southern Illinois at Southern Illinois University at Carbondale. Shout out to my Salukis. I wanted to go to an HBCU, but that's neither here nor there. I started out doing events with so many different people. I started out with Love and Hip Hop, Bravo, My Celebrity Wedding. Shout out to Courtney Agenza. I was her lead for Atlanta. Her carrying out the events, make them beautiful. I did Cynthia Bailey's wedding with her secret engagement party.
Whoa.
Quad's book signing from Married to Medicine. The Frost Bistro with
it don't stop. Keep going.
Messy Frost, I'm not gonna keep going. I'm gonna let it. And then shout out to Rolling Out too. I did events in partnership with Chevrolet, AT&T, Sisters of Superpowers. Shout out to Slim and Rashid Khalid for being there for me for us, taking care of making sure that y'all took wonderful pictures, videos, and make sure that women felt beautiful, felt seen, felt appreciated. So that was lovely. Great.
So tell us a little bit about how did you get started into this business? What made you want to do it?
Well, I did not know I wanted to do it. Actually, my friend in 2017, I believe it was 2016 or 2017, she sent me a Instagram post from Courtney Agenza that was calling out to volunteers to help her with the event. She didn't specify who it was for non-disclosure purposes. Don't want to get sued. But she said it would be a televised event and it was a celebrity event. So I was like, I am not doing anything. So I would have just been sewing on that. So I said, I'm going to come, I'm pull up and go. And actually, my friend did not end up showing up. So it was just me. I was the only volunteer to show up there to help her out, along with the floral team designed by Devereaux. So all black owned floral team and design team. But it was Cynthia Bailey's wine cellar opening.
Wow.
And it was her release of the Seagrams. Peach Bellini. Seagrams. That's what it was. I met one of the members of Belle Biv DeVoe and his wife there. A lot of cast members of Love and Hip Hop, Real Housewives of Atlanta, several people, surprise guests, social media influencers. So I volunteered for that and stayed to help her till 3:00 in the morning. And she was impressed and hired me full time. So went from there to every event that we did was televised, and my work ethic carried on from there to volunteering for Rolling Out, and then I was hired on for them full time as well.
That's great. With that being said, that's like the forefront. But tell us about the struggles of preparing and getting it all together. Can you talk a little bit about that part?
The struggle. So
the struggles.
We're gonna talk about that sand that Cynthia wanted for release. There was a huge sand pit in the middle of the floor.
What?
It was, she wanted it to be tropical themed. You know, when you think of Peach Bellini, you think of the beach. You know, you sitting on the beach, you know, laying back in the sun, your bikini. So, you know, we had mannequins with the bikinis on, beautiful tropical flowers, and the sand pit in the middle. So we didn't think about how we were going to clean that up. So that's why I had to stay till 3. Well, I didn't have to. I chose to stay till 3 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
And mind you, I was not getting paid. I volunteered for all of this. But I did not know how much that was going to be a return of an investment for me later on down the line, to open up so many more opportunities. So the struggle was real. I was working in mental health, not making shit. Barely. I was maxing out credit cards just to pay the bills. So it was an honor for me to even be able to do something that I didn't know I would have such a passion for. It's beautiful to see a broken down loft space go from that to something absolutely transformative and beautiful. So that was enough for me. And then the food.
Okay.
We can agree on that.
And then the food, you know, to each their own. I don't really get too hyped over celebrities or whatnot. It's cool to see them. It's cool to see how they interact with people, but the food gets me. Just let me know there's going to be food there, and I'll be there.
What she remind you?
You and CC the South have a lot in common. CC will walk by the biggest celebrity around like, I'm the South. Who are you? Y'all have that in common. CC, anything you want to ask?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's just crazy that you say you're from Decatur, Illinois.
Right.
But you're doing you work with all of these televised events, which I'm guessing had to been in Atlanta. The people that so even though you from Decatur, Illinois, you did a lot of stuff in Decatur, Atlanta. I just wanted to point that out. I'm like, that was kind of, meant to be. They probably saw Decatur on your resume and instantly thought Atlanta. So they picked you up on those events. But that's beautiful. I love hearing people's stories. Go on, keep going.
Yeah, I told her to keep talking. She's like, nah, I'm gonna cut it out.
Actually, the first place I moved to when I moved to Atlanta was Decatur, Georgia.
Okay.
So Decatur. So it was, I think everything happens in alignment. Everything happens in divine time.
Right.
So my story is beautiful. I have no regrets for anything that has ever happened along the way because it was a stepping stone to my next great transformation.
With that being said, you're in a field where you deal with a lot of people, but are you a people's person?
My bachelor's degree was actually in psychology.
Okay.
So I am the people's person.
Okay, and what school did you attend?
SIUC, not E. C is the better one.
Okay.
That's Southern Illinois University of Carbondale, the Salukis.
Okay.
So yeah, shout out to my Salukis. Most people are basically in Chicago that went to SIU. So
Okay.
I want to hone in how she said that she put in a lot of work. She stayed at events till 3 o'clock in the morning, sweeping up sinks.
For free.
Man,
$3.99.
Listen, a lot. It's so crazy because I just came out of an interview with an NFL agent, and he was saying how he had to do a lot of leg work before he actually landed in where he needed to be. And a lot of people get that misconstrued coming into the industry, whether they want to be an artist, whether they want to be, in showbiz, whatever they just starting out, they just graduated from law school, they expect everything to just happen like a microwave, just for it to happen. But even if you coming out of school, they still want you to have experience, right? So a lot of this is us gaining experience, doing these internships. Like that's a lot of the work. And when people figure that out, they figure out like this ain't for me. I really was in this for the money, but I didn't know we had to do all of this. So I encourage anybody that's listening in, if you have a dream, the sky is absolutely the limit. But faith without works is dead. You have to put in the work in order for people to see your work ethic, for them to see your value in order to land these positions. So I applaud you for picking up them seeds of sand till 3 o'clock in the morning, because it had to be done in order for you to get to where you are today. And I just want to keep implementing that. And the young kids today that think they could just graduate, hop right into something and think they're going to make a lot of money. It don't work like that.
It don't work like
I'm
that.
so sorry to tell you, but I'm going to be the one to break it down to you.
Break it down to him, CC, with the sauce. Hey, with that being said, let's jump into your event this Sunday. what came up with the ideas sneaker ball?
Well, I love to get dressed up, but I don't like my feet to hurt. So
okay. Okay.
I wanted to do something big, and I love New Orleans culture.
Okay.
I love New Orleans culture. So I wanted to